win or lose, he's going to have to be more consistent than he's been the last two games. The first game against Glendoran, he hardly put a foot wrong, Dave Chisnall. Since then, he has been up and down. He has struggled to kind of find his tops or 36. And he's been chopping and changing. I think he's going to have to just adapt as it goes on between the two starting doubles.
96.
Well, you know, I think that first round win against Durant is a really quality effort by Chizzy. He rose to the occasion against, I'd have to say Glenn's an elite player these days. His ranking doesn't reflect that quite yet, but he is obviously someone you don't want to play in a first round at any event.
Yeah.
And Chizzy handled it really well.
He did. And in the first round last year, Chizzy had to play Gerwyn Price.
And we commentated on that one.
We did.
Yes. It went to the last leg, and Gerwyn could not get in 3 visits. And Chizzy had it won by then.
Yeah, indeed.
And I wonder if that memory is in his head.
138.
He likes how he started here.
It's all right. It's all right. It's drama-free for the Welshman.
You were saying?
It was drama-free for the Welshman. So, for the first leg.
In charge the first leg.
Yeah, that was a nice adjustment. Kind of a slip start there, and maybe lucky not to bust even, but he went right back up in the double 4, top half. Chizzy, though, good response here. Straight in with a 112. Yeah, that's early read. It's shaping up for a really good match.
Yeah, they're two quality players, talented players, winners of lots of events. We know that Chizzy's never won that big one. Maybe tomorrow he gets his first one. We don't know. We've got to see how it plays out. But between them, these guys have been, well, they've been relentless.
But Chizzy's got some experience in finals, you were telling me earlier tonight.
Yeah, he's been in 41 PDC finals, which is an amazing amount. That takes into consideration World Series events, Pro Tour events, Europeans and majors, and he's lost 26 of them.
Okay, forget the losses, but he's got 41 wins in semifinals, is my point. He's won a lot of semifinals, Wayne, and that's what we're playing tonight.
Yes.
So he's going to feel pretty good about his chances.
Yes. Well, he set up 32 here.
137.
And
David required 32.
Early on in a game, you just want to wrap legs up with the first or second dart. You don't want to be looking at third darts at a double. Doesn't help with the blood pressure. 1-1.
Well, and much like Price, he had kind of a loose first dart without real trouble, and he adjusted really well on the next throw and got it.
You both seem to be in a good rhythm.
100.
If you've just joined us, De Van Duivenbode is in the final. Beat Mensur Sulovic, Dimitri Vandenberg, Gary Anderson, and just moments ago, Simon Whitlock. He's beaten 4 players within the top 32 of the rankings.
48.
Dirk himself was outside the top 70 in the rankings, so that is some achievement. And
90.
who will he be playing in tomorrow's final? Chizzy or Price?
Well, at the start of the week, Wayne, you were pretty sure there was going to be a Dutchman in the final.
I said it. I called it. Gerwyn Price really is on a rich vein of form. He always seems to be. Of course, he's won 3 of the last 4 events he's played. The only time he has lost is in the German championship to Devon Peterson in a race to 6. He was 5-1 up in that. He's won 20 of his last 21 matches. Double 18.
92.
Well, Chizzy took out 154 last evening. Took it out twice, if I remember correctly.
56.
Gerwyn Price for me. He just gets more and more enjoyable to watch. The quality of his play. Now he needs a 1 for the double 4, which he won his first leg on. Double 4.
14.
And now that's a chance, though. And he's not used to making too many mistakes as he pounds his forehead, saying, "What were you thinking?"
60. Chizzy loves 38. I do not see him missing this. Come on, Chiz, don't let me down, pal.
60.
Oh, wow.
Well, you just did see it.
Yeah.
You require 4.
Never ever seen him miss. No, of course I have.
Well, it's the bottom of the board for Price as well, at least for this dart. He's built a little wall. He's going to probably go for the left side. Yes. An excellent pick. Oh, he liked it.
Well, I was talking to Dave earlier, and he reminded me of the fact that last year when they played,
76.
when Gerwyn Price was doing just that, Dave said, "Wayne, do you remember me laughing at him?" He said, "Because I found it funny."
Well, you do, you know, and I used to find it funny.
Yeah.
When I was way back in when I was actually competing, and I used to find it funny when guys did that, and I'd laugh inside myself. Sometimes I laugh visibly
At them.
Yes. Yeah, it didn't bother, you know, that didn't care. Really, it's all in the mindset how you take things.
Yeah, I agree.
If you wish to take offense and let yourself be put off, then go for it. But it's much better to have a laugh. So Chizzy's got a good attitude, is what I guess I'm saying.
Yeah.
120.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, dartboards have wires, and that just caught one after colliding with a previous dart.
Well, I think it was just above the wire. I see the hole it tried to get into.
Yeah, you're right. It just caught the top of it, and there was not enough momentum.
82.
He's got to straighten up here, because he's okay in a few trebles, but he's having a few wide ones as well. Got to stop that. They're in, Dave. They're in. Trying to leave 42.
177.
Because he prefers to go to tops. Otherwise, he would just hit the 180 to leave the 39.
Yeah.
Yeah.
96. Do you require 42?
He could actually go for a 6 here, John. For 2-2. Does not like that. But likes that. That crept in, let me tell you. John, do you ever get one of those darts that when you throw it, you're not sure whether it's going in or not? That was one of those.
Yeah, I know what you mean there. I used to have that a lot because I closed my eyes.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
63.
Well, it's only 63. Yes, Dave's got to get in.
$55.
Holding the aces, Price. Is he going to make Chizzy fold?
40.
He's really become that solid deliverer of the goods, Price.
Yeah.
It'll have to be cheeky Chizzy, I think, to topple him.
Yeah, Chizzy's going to need to be somewhere near his best, you think.
And timing.
It's all about timing, John. It's all about timing.
74.
Magnificent from Price. He had the darts. He kicked off after 9 darts. He's on 1, 2, 4.
$46.
And that's what happens when you keep applying pressure on someone.
24.
You get an error from them. Look at that for set-up plate. Wants tops after just 12 darts.
Yeah, he's not being dictated to. He's just taking it as he wants to because he's built that luxury into this leg with the great scoring.
It's highly impressive from the world number 3.
Well, if he wins this event, he'll be the world number 2, won't he?
Yeah. And in 3.5 years, John, he's been in 24 finals. An amazing return. And that is the first set, averaging 99. Chizzy played well. Gerwyn Price, the world number 3, the now tournament favourite, showing exactly why he's the favourite. He looks in superb form.
Welcome back to World Grand Prix semifinals night, where Gerwyn Price hits that double, emphatically stating his form is brilliant tonight, and Chizzy has to figure some things out. And we think Dave Chisnall has the game. We've seen it throughout this event, but his consistency level needs to come up quite a bit to rival what Price has already shown in this evening's play. He's just such a solid player, Wayne. I'm really impressed.
Yeah, very much so. It was a set
that
went 3-2.
First leg, Dave to throw first.
You just felt that the Price was just far superior in it, and he was never going to kind of lose it. And Dave, we've already mentioned it, John. We alluded to the fact that Dave has gone 2-0 down in his last 2 matches. Going 2-0 down here would be kind of a darting disaster for him, because it's all right going behind, but against the class of Price, I'm not sure. I'm not sure he can pull that back.
Well, the evidence to suggest maybe he can was the leg scoreline in the first set. As you said, it seemed like he got battered, but it was only 3-2.
Yeah.
So there's a hint there that Chizzy can live with him and be in the frame close enough to maybe sneak away some stuff. And that's what I was talking about earlier in the first set about the timing. He needs to be cheeky. He has to use his excellence at the right times, because he won't be as consistent as Price.
138.
Gerwyn Price won 3 events in 6 days in September, 15th, 16th and 20th. Man on a mission. Dave looking to set this up.
90.
Well, it's kind of a get out of a jail treble, but what pressure is he going to be under? May go bullseye here. I don't dislike that.
David requires 74.
So 14s. Should have 1 dart at tops. Doesn't want to block it. He does. So he moves to the left.
54.
Just underthrows a bit. And that's the danger when you move significantly. The distance increases just a little bit. You can't underthrow.
He had all sorts for that 20 double 20 yesterday. All sorts of trouble with it. Now the bullseye.
63. David required 20.
Well, this double 10 got him out of trouble last evening against Joe Cullen. Is it going to give him the lead in this, the second set? The bad dart would be inside the 10 first dart. That's dreadful. Now double 5.
10 score. Last score was 61. Going to require 25.
He's gone for the 1 for double 12. He likes that double 12. A lot of the top guys do. Double 6. Nice up and down double. Well, all you got to do is keep it straight, and he failed to do that, Wayne.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, John, is it? It's always about the line with that double.
And it's easier to get the line than the weight,
Correct.
which is why that double is pretty good one to have.
Yeah. Whereas this is an absolute stinker. Oh, Dave. All because he went inside the single 10. Is that awkward? Is it? Just going over to the right-hand side. Right, Dave's got to just kind of take a handle on this now. Got to be aggressive.
What? 2 double 1s.
No, I just don't think he was aggressive at all on that double five, John. I thought he was really poor on it, to be fair.
Yeah, he's done a good job there. He took his time, and he's, for a rather fast player, he does like to step back and address a double.
Yeah, he does.
And he can do it fairly well, which is surprising to me.
Yeah.
So it's not a criticism, but it just respect the man. He has different gears of play while he conducts his match.
Yeah, I think there's actually a misconception around Dave's pace.
114.
He's not that swift, but he just plays at a nice rhythm. And the faster the player, I think he can get drawn in and throw too quick. I really can. Yeah. I really do.
Someone enjoys playing with a certain rhythm, faster than average, say, but not quick.
Yeah,
you're exactly right. They can get drawn in by the super speedsters, and it doesn't necessarily detract from their game at all.
Yeah. So likely.
140.
Chizzy's sixth 140. He's making inroads here. Important moments coming up.
48.
Yeah, and he's kind of forced an error there from Price. Nice break opportunity for 2-0 in the set. He's still alive, so treble 17 for double 18.
Kind of a happy accident. Oh, he loves double 18. He starts on it.
72.
Can't finish.
When you require 132.
Well, he took this out against Kim Huybrechts, this 1-3-2, but not on this occasion.
You know, he looks just a little unnerved to me right now.
He's going for a phase, isn't he?
Yes.
Not very good.
I think he's a little surprised that Chizzy's standing up to him as well as he is right now.
Game shot, the second leg. Chisnall.
Because when he really had some good peacockery at the end of the first set, and when your opponent doesn't buy into it, it can be a little rattling.
Yeah, I used to show my plumage a lot, John, and I used to get laughed at. It's quite disconcerting.
Well, I think it was probably the pineapples on your shirt or something.
Chizzy away with a ton. Gerwyn Price away with a ton. Chizzy twice runner-up here last year in 2013. In 13, lost to Phil Taylor in one of the quickest finals in Grand Prix history. And last year, got beat by Michael van Gerwen. He was undone, John, wasn't he, by the last legs in sets. Lost too many of them 3-2 against MVG.
Yeah, as you do.
As you do, yeah.
I was busy daydreaming when you said about one of the quickest finals with Phil Taylor. So, I think he has the quickest final in every tournament's history, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Yeah. He'll love that. Well, after the first start,
require 170.
Didn't make a good fist of that. Another. Well, after the first start, he didn't make a good fist of that.
No, he did not. Well, treble 18. Well, that's one way of getting a treble with a single and a double. Leaves him the one dart left for double 16.
For the set. That is the set. Dave Chisnall rattles through it. That was a severe decline in performance there from Gerwyn Price. That will bother him. It's one set apiece. Welcome back to semi-final Sunday. Dave Chisnall, with the help of that 86, wins that second set by 3-0 against the third seed, Gerwyn Price, who won the first set. Little bit of an upset. Dirk van Duijvenbode beat Simon Whitlock 4-1 in the first semi-final. Who will he play tomorrow evening? Chizzy or Price? There's a lot of darts to be played here, but John, Gerwyn Price, we were waxing lyrical about how well he played in the first set, averaging 99. We know averages are just a guide.
Gentlemen, third set, first leg.
It was a bit of a drop-off in that second set. He didn't play well at all, and Chizzy punished him.
Well, yeah, you can't get too happy with yourself, really. It's good to feel that feeling that you're on your game, but you want to then press the gas, if you will, and just get going. Get going even faster and obliterate your opponent. And as you said, he took a step back, 2 steps back even, down to an 84 average in that second set.
Yeah.
That dropped 15 points.
Yeah, you want to carry on pummeling it.
66.
There we see. 2 sets played so far. There was a lot of missed doubles, I will say that, but still.
And
I was giving Price credit for being the more consistent of these two, but so far it's been Chizzy.
Correct.
After 2 sets of play.
134.
Both had 2 maximums now.
Yeah, this is a good game, though. There's no two ways about it. This is a very good match. It's being played well. We can expect some tense moments and maybe some slips and errors, but we can also expect the standard to go up a little too. I think they're going to keep responding to each other here. Let's see if he gets these 20s going. Yes, another of those for double 5. Bullseye. That was plumb perfect.
Second leg, Dave to throw first.
Dave Chisnall is in front. Dave Chisnall has won the last 4 legs. Oh my. This is when you got to kick on, John, isn't it?
Yeah,
40.
It could be enough that he got on. Yeah, I think it is now. If Gerwyn had got in the first start, then he could kind of punish. But once you don't get in the first start, it's hard to punish a last start in.
Yeah. All these world-class hitters, when they start finding that 61st start, it's when you know they're feeling good and they're just going to score. And I just get the feeling that Chizzy is going for a bit of a phase where he's finding it.
134.
You don't have to be better than your opponent every single leg. You've got to be good enough, often enough, to win any match, to win any event. That's what it's all about.
46.
Well, especially set play.
Yep, indeed, in set play.
57.
Bit of a let-off for Dave. Price now kind of ambling round the stage. We were talking about his plumage and the peacockery earlier, John.
Yeah, there's a fog around the feathers.
60. Dave, you require 88.
Well, he took out 86 2 legs ago, 130 last leg. Can he take out 88? Double 7.
No score.
I said he was good at double 19. I didn't lie to you.
Gerwyn, you require 100.
But that bust, it just takes so much pressure off of Chizzy. Price, sorry. And now he has 2 darts. The complexion changed, but he's going to be a little nervy here because this is the level, double 10.
90. Dave, you require
Poor
88.
efforts, if you ask me.
Yeah, it kind of was shoddy, but Chizzy with it all to do again from 88.
Yeah, he's made life really difficult for himself, just being the wrong side of the double 7 wire. Now looking at 54. Double 7 again! Double 7 again! The irony, just amazing. Misses double 7 the first time round off 88, a completely different way. Dave Chisnall has now won 5 legs on the bounce against the tournament favourite against the world number 3, against the man in form. This is special from Chizzy.
Yeah, you know what I expected when he had the 68 with the 2 darts? He hit that bull so well on the 130. I thought he would go for a big single 18.
Yeah.
But he was aggressive and went for that double 7 he aired on before. That shows some character.
I think Dave is one of the best hitters of low doubles. I'm not going to say in the game, but
44.
Trying to think of someone better apart from Phil Taylor.
Well, where else is there?
Yeah, fair point, John. That is a real fair point, yeah. Yeah, in the game, John, yes.
90.
Wish I'd have realised that.
$137.
He's lacking swagger because Chizzy has him under it.
Yeah, he's gone from swagger to stagger.
I like that.
60.
I hope you don't mind, John, but I'm going to use that on a regular basis.
Oh, I appreciate it. It's a compliment. Thank you.
140.
This is a leg that Price threw first, to looking to save the set. But Chizzy, look on his left again, that 130. And there'll be nothing Price can do about it. Be careful, be very careful. Hit tops, stay away.
Yeah, miss off the board even.
Dave, you require 130.
Well, we did see him do this, where he hit the bull, the 3rd dart, which is what he would have to do here, but he can't find the treble. I thought that first dart was a good marker too for him.
Excellent.
Gerwyn, you require
That was a little unfortunate to have a bounce out. That's very good. That really is very good, and he knows it's a set saver.
Yeah, and he was appropriately careful the first dart. When it's the 2nd dart in hand and a double 15, you have to miss on the outside. You can't risk going inside.
It's the professional miss, John.
Yes, and he used it as a good marker and everything. Textbook by Price.
Yeah. Dave starting well in this. A leg he's looking to win. To win this 3rd set after being a set down.
Really good answer from Price getting in there. He's trying to build up the momentum, but Chizzy puts up the roadblock.
We've both got the game. This is great. This is absolutely magnificent. I love things like this. Under pressure, both performing.
Best leg of the match.
Yeah.
Best leg of the night. The tournament.
just clam down, John.
59.
I'm breathing.
Only 59. Now's the time. Price would love another treble.
100.
He knows. He knows it's just a let-off. 57, 57, 36. That's the finish he did twice the other night, not the 154. My apologies.
30. Gerwyn, you require 104.
That's the way to go for 104. That's the best way to go for 104. It's the safest way.
Or 19s.
No, that's the best way. Tops! That's 2 legs apiece in this, the 3rd set. And now, what a turnaround this is. What a turnaround. He was 2-0 up in this set. Dave Chisnall, now it's 2-2, and Gerwyn Price has the darts. What a finish that was. Hit a 104 earlier in the leg. Sorry, a 180 earlier in the leg. Then finished it with a 104. Brilliant from the world number 3.
Well, not only did he hit a 180, Wayne, his 180 answered a 180. All the more important that he did so.
Yeah.
79.
And that's big boy darts.
Oh, you're not kidding, John. Oh, this is a proper game of darts. 4 180s now for Price. And he needed one in the last. And he needed that one too.
134.
Chizzy refusing to wilt.
Yeah, superb battle. Deserves Chizzy to get to a finish, and a good one. And he kind of has a much better finish right now, but you still got to favor Price from here.
Yeah, he will go 25 or ball here. Now he's looking for that 51 that he's covered. This is so good, so talented, the pair of them.
Yeah, Chizzy has to go 18s here for a start. We'll try to get 2 of the treble 18s. He's got 1. He's got 2. Double 10. Oh! No set 3.
Going to require 24.
So a dart to win the set. Oh my. Double 6. What a big dart that is. What a big dart that is. No wonder why he's celebrating, pogoing around the stage here in Coventry. That sheer relief. From 2 legs down in that set. He rattled off the last 3 legs. But John, it was only 1 break of throw, wasn't it?
Well, I remember when he had that last start for double 6. You remember earlier in the match when he, a similar situation, he missed it, didn't he, inside?
Yes.
And, that time, though, no mistake. He kept this. He kept the line. He kept the line, which can be very difficult when you're just a little edgy, even if it's a good edgy.
So impressive, these two. Price 2-1 up in a race to 4. The winner will play Dirk van Dijvenbode tomorrow in the World Grand Prix final. Dirk was playing Simon Whitlock earlier in his first ever major semi-final. He put the Wizard to bed.
140. They've required 153.
He's got to be careful to get 1 big treble, I think, because 57. Price is in a position to really surprise him here. Boom!
Yes. Yes.
They require 96.
Applying pressure, oodles of it. Got to go double 18.
74.
Getting away from Dave Chisnall.
58.
Well, it's Price elevating, stretching ahead.
He's flexing his muscles. Literally.
Yeah.
Game on.
He's striding across the stage now. Forget the swagger. He's just full stride.
He's a confident human being anyway, 24. John, isn't he? Gerwyn Price. He's not arrogant at all, but he has a confidence about him.
Yeah, he's very vocal and visible on the stage and celebrating, and positive, and I don't think any of those are bad things at all. And
no.
And I think he's quite humble as a spoken man away from the game.
Yeah.
You never hear him talking about himself
First score is 100.
in a way like, oh, I'm great or anything like that. He's good for the game.
Just having a correction of score there.
And I like that when Chizzy was really becoming a problem in this match already, not that he won't again, but you could see the respect in Price's eyes, and
yes,
you know,
there was no petulance or anything, was there?
No, it's a good spirit this match is being played in, for now.
As a rugby player, he was used to getting battered all over the park. So throwing a few darts with no physical contact's okay for him. You can pick that up. It wasn't a throwing motion. Even though it went over the hockey, that's fine. If he was to have been in that position, as in throwing, slips out of his hand, then that would have been classed as a throw.
$97.
Have you ever dropped the dart and then booted it, John, and it's gone in the board?
Why would I do that? Have you? This is one of your trick shots in exhibition.
Of course it is, yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Right, okay.
Why wouldn't you?
Well, I mean, you blow the dart to the bullseye thing is already blowing my mind, but you could do a drop kick too, okay.
Yeah, I'm not very accurate with a drop kick, though. I can only hit the ball.
Well, I'm not going to volunteer to be a scorekeeper for you.
I normally hand out hard hats.
96.
Well, Chizzy kind of needs to stop the rot here. He's lost the last 4 legs after winning the 5 before that. Bullseye! That's a rot stopper.
Yeah, much in the way that the 130 was a rot stopper. 1-2-2 on the bull after a 130 on the bull. And once again, nod of respect from Price. Really enjoying this match. And each of these players has pretty much been invulnerable to what his opponent is doing.
Yeah.
No one's getting dismayed, disheartened. They're just stepping up.
Yep.
They're responding well, which leads us into a very entertaining match, which this is.
75.
And Dave didn't get away there. Needs to get away big here. That's big.
112.
The last time these two met was the game in the first round last year.
Yeah, that's unusual.
Yeah. I couldn't believe the Joe Cullen Chizzy head-to-heads. They haven't met in over 4 years, John. Just quite staggering.
Oh, he lost 40 points on that dart. He had 120.
Yes.
And after he threw the third one, he had 80.
Yeah. 60 floor, John. Oh, dear. Number 6 for Price. So Chizzy has a 60 on the floor and Price punishes it.
99. Going to require 153.
Tell you what, there's some pace about this game now. Brilliant match. Hope you're enjoying it.
He did exactly what he needed to do there. Just a set-up turn with Chizzy not on a finish.
But he needs to be up to his work, John, and not go inside. Okay,
60.
not been put under bundles of pressure. Well, that's inside. It's inside the tram tracks.
And it was towards the single as well, so maybe slightly fortunate that he remained where it was.
Chizzy not getting away in that leg and got broken. This is now for a 3-1 lead, and he kicks off 160. The Punisher.
Oh, what an answer.
150.
Well, he does 150 ins as well as outs.
Yes.
120.
Just slid away. Oh, wow. 5 perfect darts.
58.
This set looks like it's gone south for Chizzy. He's got relentless mode on again, John. Beast mode.
Well, yeah, it's going to have to take an error here, a giveaway. But a 180 from Chizzy, it opens the door to questions. And the questions must be answered by Price right here.
When you can score like these two, you're never out of a leg, are you? Awkward. Looking for the gap.
38.
What a tight turner this would be. Just like Price did with that 104, John, in the last set. This would turn the match on its head. 17 for 36. What a dart this is. What a dart this misses. That is incredible from Dave Chisnall. That really has turned the match on his head again. The 104 in the previous set for Gerwyn Price made it 2-all in legs to him in that particular set, and he went on to win it. Now Dave Chisnall breaks back and he's throwing for a level game. Got to get off.
Well, they finished 293 in 6 darts, Wayne.
Magnificent.
93.
What a match.
120.
95 average, Chizzy 96 Price. Oh, I say it's only a ton because it's susceptible to a 140 or 180.
With good cause, you say that.
Yes, yes.
Very good cause. There's been so many timely 180s from the pair of them.
Got to hit 2 trebles, really. I don't think one's enough.
51.
Well, yeah, that was a weak visit, and when you get the first one straight in, it's easy to punish.
Whatever it is, Price has it.
No, it can't be happening.
140.
But he is in a position to maybe punish.
3. Double 4 for a 3-1 lead. Massive dart.
57.
Massive dart. I don't think he liked it.
Dave, you require 117.
No. Well, they just had a 113 to pip the last leg. 117 to steal a set.
He would be a set stealer, John. 57 for tops. That was a weak dart. That I don't think that was thrown with much conviction.
It was hopeful.
It was hopeful, yeah. I wish I'd have said it like that.
57. Going to require 4.
For a 3-1 lead. Yeah, didn't see him missing that time. With an average of 105.36 in that set, Price wins it. He is 3-1 up in a race to 4. One more set, and he'll be in his first World Grand Prix final. Well, that man, Gerwyn Price, the world number 3, the favourite to take this title, is just now 1 set away from a place in tomorrow's final against Dirk van Dijvenbode, who, as you can see, beat an out-of-sorts Simon Whitlock. A slightly methodical, slightly slow Simon Whitlock. Clearly didn't feel comfortable this evening. His play said that, his pace said that. I think he might have been more worried about Dirk than Dirk was worried about him. Price, 3-1 up,
set, first leg,
playing quite beautifully. Chizzy hasn't done a lot wrong, but for me, John, this game has hinged on that 104 pearler of a finish in the 4th leg of the 3rd set from Gerwyn Price.
Well, there's been more hinges
74
in this match than there are on a saloon in the Old West and a door. And it just keeps swinging, open and shut.
Chizzy's got to keep swinging, that's for sure.
77.
There's a way hitting more big uns. Sometimes would like to see Chizzy just rough his points up that little bit more. You just sometimes need to rub a little bit of sandpaper over them if they're a little bit smooth, because they've come out the box. You see with Dave, sometimes they're just that little bit wobbly in the board, and they make my heart skip a beat.
84. They'll require 104.
Well, you like this finish.
Look, it's the best way in darts, and I will not be told otherwise.
Gerwyn Price, second leg, Dave to throw first.
Well, good response from Chizzy here to that. And let's face it, Chizzy's last 2 matches, he was faced with having to win 3 consecutive sets, and he accomplished that.
Yes.
So he's not out of this.
Nope. He has to believe.
84.
And all he can do is just plough on. One leg of 501 at a time. Chizzy has proven, by winning 3 sets, twice on the bounce, John, that he's got composure when he's behind. He's shown that he can do it from losing positions.
100.
And to some extent, it shows he has some patience.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, he can only afford so much patience, but
of course,
he's played really well. He can't be frustrated in that sense.
97.
You need to be patient in a sense. You're wearing down your opponent with your good play.
yeah, and like I said, just one leg of 501 at a time. Don't try and get a set back in double quick time. Just play it out. Well, should really go 39, and does. Double 12.
It's
a good clean-up, that.
Chisnall, third leg going to through play.
Yeah, and we just get to get on with the next leg. A wonderful pace here.
Yeah, brilliant.
No score.
Maybe a recency bias on my part, John, but this is one of my favourite matches of the event so far.
Yes, clearly with both combatants equally involved and to a really terrific extent.
No score.
Dave needed a break, and now he's got it.
Well, this is reminiscent of the final leg of their match last year in the first round.
Yeah, when
obviously
couldn't get away. Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously Chizzy won because of it. That isn't going to be the result here, but it might start him in the right direction. Just those occasional failings getting in have undone Price at times in his career.
Yeah.
In this event.
And this is a set, John, where Dave has to break. And this is looking like that.
34.
And there we see the ins and outs. And it shows you, when you look at those percentages, John Park mentioned it earlier, Dave is better on both, but John Park mentioned it's timing. Your timing has to be right. That's why
45.
Price is 3-1 up.
Well, saying that, I think Chizzy's had some good timing too, just to have a set.
Yeah.
Just to have a set. I mean, he's had to live with Price, who's been really good.
Double 6, Dave. Just clarifying.
114.
It was the right miss.
Yeah, you don't want to get onto that 6 left with your opponent at 288. You don't really want to be on 12, if I'm honest.
Of course. You never want to break any kind of double down. And unfortunately, the 57 left 12. I don't fear Dave if he goes inside here, because like I said, I think he's very, very good on low doubles. But he's very, very good on double 6 as well, John.
Fourth leg, Dave to throw first. Game on.
Dave just seems kind of content, doesn't he? He has that look on his face. He's happy to be playing this game.
40.
And he knows he's playing well, and he knows he's down, but he still thinks he's got a good chance of coming back.
Dave loves playing. He just loves playing darts. Loves competing.
No score.
He's down. It's a heavy scoreline to be down in the first to 4, 3 sets to 1 down. But he doesn't feel like he's getting outplayed to that much extent, and he really isn't.
Yeah, you know, John, we've kind of been there where you can be a set down, can't you, and think, oh my word, I'm gonna get beat here, because you're just not feeling it. Even though he's got to rattle off 3 sets, he feels like he can do enough. And you're right, his body language is not negative at all.
Yeah, that's where I was going. Thank you for saying it. Yes, he's just happy. He's happy.
97.
There's a good little tidy up. Price is just going through a bit of a lull.
59.
And these lulls, they're not lasting very long. We're talking like sort of 6-9 darts. But it's enough to give a leg away, and it might be a set.
100.
Well, I think this format can be a little more draining because that focus you need to get in every time and the stress that causes.
And set play is stressful as well.
Yeah, no, so it can wear you down mentally
130.
pretty quickly, especially when your opponent keeps the heat on.
Well, he wants the ball, but he won't be going for it.
94.
These are the legs you want to win sets when your opponent is way behind.
Yeah, it's a nice low-stress situation.
But it's slightly more stressful now. You will be thinking, couldn't you have not just hit a 140? That would have been really good for me. Puts a little bit of pressure on the 32, of course it does. Yeah. That is the set for Dave Chisnall. He had to win it to stay in the World Grand Prix. He did. Gerwyn Price.
We find Dave Chisnall down 3-2 in a 1st-4. It's the 3rd consecutive match for where Dave Chisnall found himself needing to win 3 consecutive sets to escape a loss. And, well, he's got 1 set down in that regard. He's up to 3-2. He needs another 2 if he's going to get to the final like he did last year, where he lost to Michael van Gerwen. Price, on the other hand, he's been steady. He stood up to Chisnall a lot of times. It's been back and forth. Really well-played game from both these gentlemen, Wayne.
Yeah, indeed. It's been a
55.
Fantastic game to view, to commentate on, to be part of. Not sure what was the problem there for Gerwyn. Whatever it was, he soon got over it.
105.
It's a nice problem. It wasn't central enough.
Yeah, hated it in Top's first dart and then followed by a 60. He hated it.
99.
I've got to say, I've been really impressed with Dave Chisnall, actually, because his off spells jump, which I was kind of really worried about, that he was just going to be really punished. They have not been elongated. When he has had a couple of off moments, he's rectified it really quickly, which is good to see for him.
Well, I think it could be said of both of them, really. Its recovery has been well from bad patches.
Yeah, I kind of expected it more from Price. I kind of expected him to have, if I'm honest, no bad spells. He did in the second set.
Mostly the issues for Price have been where he doesn't get in and then he sputters a bit.
Yeah.
But not much of it.
59. Dave, you require.
Well,
82.
clearly an important moment here for Chizzy to come out and open the set with a hold to throw.
Yeah.
Don't want to give Price a chance at 111. Well, now he has to go for the treble 14, really. It's a bigger target than the bull.
But the trouble around the bullseye area is that there's a lot of wires. He will go treble 14. It was the right thing to do.
74.
Well, he set it up well, John, but he's just got to hope that Price does not hit 11 and then tops. He's moving over. That first up really stood up.
91.
Yeah, that just adds a little extra distance onto the throw, and sure enough, he's low. That is the common error. It's so hard to get that distance right. You really have to like shifting a lot. There's players that do like that. Chizzy very happy to pluck the double 4 the first effort.
Those were big moments, weren't they?
Well, Price seems to have shaken it off pretty well. Came back with double, treble, single.
Dave's reaction to the double 4 with a clenched fist.
55.
They've not really mucked around getting in, have they? They've not mucked around getting down.
140.
They've had the odd moment of iffy doubling, getting out.
Yeah. Well, look at those averages, 95, 96, and I'm going to go old school analysis here, and what we do, we usually add 10 to make up for the fact it's double in the old school.
Right.
It might not still be true, but I'm going to go with they're playing 100 average level of caliber.
Yeah, it might not be true, but it might not be true, but you're just going to spout it anyway.
I am spouting.
I like it.
Old school spout. Back in my day,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
We dreamed of hitting 90 and calling it 100.
Yeah.
$85.
A nice leg for Gerwyn here. Free of darting drama. Dave looking for a 51 to leave 170. He's on a finish if Price cannot clean up.
Game shown, second leg. Gerwyn Price, third leg, Dave to throw first.
Needless to say, huge moments for Dave Chisnall coming up. Got to get off.
40.
It's got to that point, John, hasn't it, where an error from Dave could be not exactly fatal right here, but
well, it could have been.
It could lead to his demise within the next few minutes.
Well, and I think what you're getting at is third dart in is an error when on your throw, because it leaves the door open for a big in from Price, and he got away with it that time.
Yes, that time.
96.
And that was a good save as well. Dave's last darts are delightful right now.
Well,
no score.
What a let-off.
I mean, if anything, the Achilles heel for Price is the getting in. It's just caused him enough issues, enough legs. He hasn't been contested. That gives Chizzy hope. Again, much like that final leg of their meeting last year.
Yeah.
Do you think he's even thinking about that?
No.
No.
Gerwyn behind, shaking his head.
81.
Well, he wants to get off because you never want to get scrubbed.
Yeah, we had our world champion had that pleasure, displeasure in this event this year.
Well, Price was effectively saying there, I'm going to practice darts at doubles because I need to. For a 2-1 lead, double 16.
Game shot in the third leg.
Dave choosing to go his own way for 104, not the 48 route. Price, after missing 9 darts at tops, then hit it, John, 3 times in 4 darts. Oh, dear.
$55.
You know, he doesn't need to break Price in his leg, but it might be easier. Life might be a little easier for Chizzy if he can get some big scores here.
I think he'd rather.
Yes. Let's not go to a 5th leg for once here. Well, and the prospect of a final set is pretty realistic right now.
Well, just looking at these sets that have gone last leg, John.
140.
The first set, the third set and the fourth set have all gone to the last leg. Gerwyn Price has won them all.
96.
Yeah, that's his class. That's a caliber. That's his where he is at in the world of darts right now. He has that kind of confidence that he'll come through in a clutch situation.
Yeah. Champs find a way. Well, if
84.
Dave can crack in his 7th max, that'd help. Oh, I'd be disappointed with that bitterly.
146.
Yeah, you want a big treble if you're Price right now. You don't want to leave a 1 dart. Just see now he might just get 1 dart
Dave,
at double, and that's to hold his throw, and he could lose the set because of that. Chizzy could take it right now on this turn, but he won't. Oh, could be 20 left. It is 20 left.
Yeah, Gerwyn, he's thrown 6 stinkers to leave 88. composing himself. 7-7. Huge moments.
74.
So,
David
for
required 20.
a level game. He was 3-1 down in sets. Dave Chisnall. All of a sudden, John, it's tense. It really is.
Game shot in
Wow.
a 6 set. Dave Chisnall.
3-3 in
The
sets.
7th and final set. First leg, Gerwyn to throw first. Game on.
It's 3-3 in sets, and Dave Chisnall has won 4 more legs than Gerwyn Price.
17.
Well, and that information kind of leads me to believe he should be favored to win this deciding set, although it's Price with the darts.
55.
We could get to exactly the same scenario as last year's first round game, where Price could have the throw in the deciding leg, and will he get in or not?
Yeah.
61.
And that's been his biggest weakness in this match. Just the odd leg where he can't get in.
But his biggest strength, John, is winning the last leg of sets.
It is.
Oh,
It's really interesting.
isn't it just? This is fascinating.
Well, I'm hoping for 5 legs here. I'll just
of
put it
course
right
we
out
are.
there. Right out there.
Yeah, I love darts. I just want to see it carry
42.
on.
I just want to see him under all that pressure to get to the final in the 5th leg. What could be more fun to watch?
$58.
The tension, I don't know if you can feel it at home, but we certainly can here. The pace is just slowed down
97.
that tiny bit. They're trying to become that little bit more deliberate. Love it. The sport of darts, this is what it's all about. The last knockings of a semi-final in a
96.
gigantic event, the World Grand Prix.
$96.
This is where the audience are missing out hugely, not being able to witness matches like this. It's a real shame that this place is not packed.
140. Going to require 88.
Well, at this point in time, the players have not obviously noticed this, but at this very point in time, Wayne, I don't think they notice anything outside of the
81.
hockey to the board.
I'm completely in
David
agreement with you. They
required 52.
have got tunnel vision, and that was dart déjà vu there from Gerwyn Price on the 88. For a break of throw and to take the lead in this, the last set. Massive. That's a happy accident.
Yes.
That's John, look at the 16 he's hit. He's got the perfect marker.
He's got a marker. Oh, how happy days. But he's a little embarrassed, I think, and it'll be gleeful embarrassment if he hits it.
20.
He must have fancied
Going to
that.
require 7.
That was an outcome that couldn't have worked any more in his favour, but he didn't get the dart in between the tram lines into the double 16.
5 score.
Yeah, that first dart at double 2 was just too
Dave,
far
you
low,
require
and
32.
it was ugly, and he had to force to try and get it up, and it too much, which is often the case when you throw too low the first one.
Is there any more drama in this leg? The answer is no.
First leg. Dave Chisnall.
Dave Chisnall
Second leg, Dave to throw first.
has taken the lead again.
Yeah, he had to win 3 consecutive sets from 3-1 down. His last 2 matches, same situation, 2-0 down in a first to 3 in each of those and won.
74.
He had a great amount of luck the first occasion. Not so much the second, and not so much here either. He's earning this. He's earning it.
100.
From 3-1 down, he won the 5th set 3-1, 6th set 3-1. Now he's won 4 legs on the bounce. So he's 3 legs on the bounce now.
Well, he's taken your advice and not got into 5th legs with Price, who's won them all.
Yes.
3 of them to account for his 3 sets.
140.
And I think it's a tribute to Chizzy that the worst loss he's had in a set is 3-2.
Yeah.
If you think of it that way.
Yeah.
He's been in every set.
Been a danger in every set, you're right.
119.
He actually had darts, John, to beat Joe Cullen in each and every set they played. Joe's had another good week.
131.
Getting there, Joe.
Yeah, it was nice to watch. Really, his game is one of the ones that are quite pleasing to the eye.
Well, that was pleasing to the eye for Chizzy. Great recovery. We saw Dave do this earlier in the piece. Bullseye! Moments coming up here. That is astonishing. That really is. That 130. Is that the turning point? Because Dave was on 74 for what would have been a 2-0 lead in this, the last set. Massive.
And massive in a sense that Price has the advantage of throw 2 of these 3 legs.
Game on.
Chizzy needs a break if he's going to win the match. He had that accomplished, but it just got unaccomplished by Price.
Yeah. Now he's in.
120.
Takes out 130 on the ball, then kicks in with a 120. Got to get in.
No score. $81.
Well, he finally gets in, and he's really got his back to the wall. But what else is new? It's been a week with Chizzy with his back to the wall, with the sole exception of the clinic he put on against Glen Durrant.
Yeah.
97.
He missed his 8th dart for a perfect game in that match as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's one of the 2 guys that got that far in a perfect game, and I think the other is Price.
Well, he's only kicked in with 5 160s in the whole event, John, and 4 of them were against Glen Durrant.
134.
The big finishes, though, from these 2. 4 from Chizzy, 3 from Price, and all of them meaningful as well.
Yes.
None of these empty ones where the guy isn't on a finish.
Yeah.
I'll take him when the guy's on a finish, but really timing. Let's say it 8 million times.
Yeah. Spiteful finishes, hurtful finishes. Tops now for a 2-1 lead, and to move 1 leg away from a place in tomorrow's final. It's all about this man trying to take it all the way. Can he? Will he?
Yeah, fantastic start. And as good as he's been in final legs, Price needs to avoid it at all costs.
Of course.
No score.
Oh.
Do you think he was annoyed, John?
I think he was annoyed, yes. And Chizzy's just trying too hard right now to punish it.
Yeah.
You see a guy not get in and you think 180, please.
Yeah.
He did well to get 100 in the end.
Yeah, he was trying to hit 300, wasn't he?
Yeah.
100.
Yeah, when you see that GIF turn, you just get so greedy in your mind.
Yeah. You mentioned something earlier, and it's quite right about being patient. Dave had the look of impatience all over him there.
Yeah. gimme.
99.
Indeed.
Well, he does need to win these last 2 legs. And he doesn't want to mess this up, this position he's in now, to force that last leg. And he's
174.
He might have just left double A. He did, you know that.
Wow.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
You just said that Dave needed to win the last 2 legs. He wants 16 to win this one.
16.
He needed to win the last 3 sets, remember. And if he gets this, we will be going to the last leg. Got to go high.
Yeah. all the way up to double four high.
Yes, not easy.
12 score.
Well, he just hit 9 18s, 3 treble 18s to leave this 140. What a way to win it would be. Oh, disappointment there.
74.
I think you said Chizzy's good at low doubles, Wayne.
Fantastic, honestly.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, very good thing. Do not see this being a problem at all. We're going to a last leg. He loves double one as well, which is so far away from double two. What a dark jump.
Oh, yeah.
Chisnall,
that wasn't the best first attempt at double one to work with. He made it. He did it somehow. And here we go. Can he get in? He gets in. Unlike last year's final leg decider, first start in. And I bet that is a huge wave of relief for Price.
Attention. Got to get in. Now got to hit a treble. This is in the balance. It's all about Price now hitting a big treble. And if he hits one, then it's about Chizzy hitting a big treble.
58.
Well, I said much earlier in the match about Chizzy's patience. It's about playing good and wearing down your opponent. And Price is starting to look a little frayed.
Do you mean afraid, John? What a time for another maximum. That is Chizzy's 8th.
Well, as it happens, he had a maximum in that final leg decider last year.
Just astounding. Absolutely. Dave Chisnall has never, ever won a televised major. In the majors he's been in, he's played Martin Adams in a world final, he's played Michael van Gerwen and Phil Taylor. If he can score the 68 points needed, he'll be playing Dirk van Dijvenbode in tomorrow's final. It's his. If he can hit it, it's his. He will go for the 60. He has carved out the opportunity for himself
68.
with pure brilliance. He was 3-1 down in sets. Now he's got to think about it. He should go for a single 12 for double 18 for the match.
50. You require
well,
142.
now Price has this long shot out attempt. He's got one. He needs another to leave tops. Oh! Oh, he couldn't have given a much better effort. It just deflected off and in, out.
86. Dave, you require 18.
Dave hit a really important double 9 earlier in the match. He's already had a dart at double 18s for a place in the final. Is he going to get it? The answer is no.
10 score.
Gerwyn Price.
You require 56.
Well, this is darts, Wayne. This is darts.
He has escaped, but he still has to finish it off. He loves double 12.
That's a happy accident, if there ever was one.
You're not kidding. For a place in the final. Dave Chisnall carved out opportunities. He couldn't take it. He missed 3 darts at a double. 1 at double 18, 2 at double 9 for a place in the final. The world number 3, the favourite for this event, finds a way, taking out 56. Gerwyn Price will play Dirk van Dijvenbode in tomorrow's World Grand Prix final. He knows he got away with it, but you need that little bit of luck sometimes. Price v Dijvenbode is the final.
Yeah, emotional scenes here at the Ricoh Arena. What a night we have had. Darting drama at its finest. Gerwyn Price is through to the final. His first ever World Grand Prix final. And if you missed it earlier, the world number 63, Dirk van Dijvenbode, is also in the final. That's after he beat Simon Whitlock 4-1. And that man there, a very happy Gerwyn Price, will see him in that final after going all the way with Dave Chisnall. Yeah, incredible scenes here at the Ricoh Arena. Great to see Gerwyn Price so animated, and trust me, you can hear his roars very loudly from the studio. And here are the scores. Dirk van Dijvenbode, like I said, a 4-1 win over Simon Whitlock, the first ever debutant to make the final at the World Grand Prix. And Gerwyn Price, what a thriller, also through to the final after that 4-3 win over Dave Chisnall. And here are the stats from that win for Gerwyn Price, averaging just over 92, Dave Chisnall with a 94 average. Both players with over 40 ton-plus visits, 9 180s from Gerwyn Price and 8 from Dave Chisnall. So this is the final. Gerwyn Price is there, and he's currently with Michael Bridge.
Gerwyn, many congratulations. You're in the final. It's an emotional night, isn't it? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, 3-1 up. I thought I had the game in the bag. I know Dave was playing well, and I mean, in the first 4 sets he was hitting shots out for fun, 130, and you know, all the big shots. But I thought I was playing well, and then towards the end I was bombing chance after chance, and I knew that he'd had a lot of luck in the last 2 games, and I thought he was going to have it again, but I had a little bit at the end.
This will probably be on darts gold for many years. It was a fantastic semi-final. Could you enjoy it at any point?
Yeah, I enjoyed all the way through, but just not the last set. You know, I'm under a lot of pressure. To be honest, I was under pressure from 3-1 up, because I knew he was playing well, and I knew he probably had that little bit of luck on his side as well. And I was going off pretty well on my legs, and I think I gave him 2 sets where I just didn't get off and couldn't put him under pressure, and just gifted him 2 sets. But you know, I'm thankful to get over the line, and into another final. I'm over the moon.
Absolutely. Did you think he'd done enough? Did you look away?
I was packing my case. I was gone. I was meeting the girls after school tomorrow, but I'll just leave that till Tuesday now.
You can't be there tomorrow. You'll have to give him a message.
Yeah, obviously I miss them terribly. My youngest daughter, she's on the phone to me all the time and just missing me, but yeah, it's for a good reason.
She'll probably be in bed by now, won't she? It's a long match.
I don't know. She's up till 1 in the morning most times on her iPad, but yeah, she'll probably be the same tonight.
You're a big family man. It means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, just being away is tough, but you know, it's worth it.
Being away is tough, and you know, we've been here a long time, but you've got this mental thing on you at the moment. You just feel like you're driven at the moment, and you've reached a final where you were just determined to get there, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, even towards the end of that game, I knew Dave was on the up, and I was just willing to get over the line. And to be honest, I thought it was gone, but I stuck in there till the end, and it's not over till that last dart goes in. I mean, I'm glad I hit double 16, because I don't know if I would have hit tops.
It's an emotional night. We cannot wait for the final, and you're there. We'll see you tomorrow.
No worries, cheers, thanks.
Yeah, very emotional.
The price is right! Gerwyn Price now flexing his muscles literally and metaphorically. Darting entertainment at its finest. Gerwyn Price, the first Welsh winner of a PDC major.
When you're not walking and talking as a man.